have no idea how excited I am to show you Toothpaste Land! It's even got the little strips of minty freshness in it. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Splatoon 2. Last time we had another run-in with the salmons in Salmon Run. And now we find ourselves back in Slimeskin Garrison, where we got a lot of things to discover here, and it's a damn good thing that I thought I had to cover everything in my minty fresh dental cleaning products, because it's gonna help us get around a lot quicker. Pop the balloon! No! Oh, we ate together, we bathed together, we even shared the same piece of mint-flavored dental floss. There we go. And, oh, this shows you where levels are, and I avoided finding this balloon this entire time. Oh, it's... Yeah, this is showing you where to find a level. Oh my gosh, hold on, wait. How am I gonna... There is a... No! There is an evil place that is not toothpaste. I must fix this and make the whole world toothpaste. We'll coat all of that in and then go up. Oh. I get the feeling I'm gonna die when I get out of this. Oh, okay, barely managed to do it. Pop that open, barely making it. I didn't think they gave us enough room. And there is another place that is evil and not toothpaste that we must fix. We must rectify this Man! Don't get greedy, do it one at a time like a patient person. Using the fast falling of the dualies can be quite effective. We got Propeller Land, rubber parasols. Comes to secret weapon everyone likes playing with the hero umbrella. Press ZR to shoot wants to shoot ink, or hold the button to use the umbrella as a shield. Keep holding the button and the umbrella will launch off, leaving a trail of ink behind it. It takes a bit of getting used to, but it's really powerful and it looks super rad, I think is what the cool kids say nowadays. Yes, this is the kind of guy that you're buying your guns from. Says a lot about you as a person. The Hero Brella is an interesting weapon to the history of Splatooning. So, at launch, Octo Canyon was the only place that any sort of Brella was playable. The Splat Brella had not been officially released yet for battles. So this was sort of a sneak preview of a new weapon class that was kind of hyped up, where there wasn't really a tank class before this, and it allowed you to kind of get a feel of what a tank class might be like. I think that we knew it was going to become playable in time, but yeah, it was kind of interesting. And on that note, I am really bad at this. Point is juggling cooldowns so that the enemy is targeting you only when you got the shield up. Okay, you can only attack me so fast, Mr. Floppy Head. I also want to bring up the Splat Brella is mistranslated. What's the play here? Ink to win? Yeah, we gotta spray the ground, see where this is. The eggs will also give good guidance on where to go. So the Splat Brella is mistranslated. There is no Splat branding physically on it anywhere. It's not just called the Splat Dualies or the Splatter Shot or any of that because it's just a cool name for the standard thing. No, there's actually a brand called Splat in Universe that is making those weapons, and they tend to be like the first ones to invent a lot of weapon types. The Splat Brella is generally called in other languages something along the lines of the Parashelter, which I think is a clever name. I kind of wish that it had this name in other languages. I'm personally a big fan of the German name, which is the Umbrelator. That name is just funny. Oh, it's taking us back, okay. Trouble from the skies! Oh, we didn't let them touch their floppy shoes to the ground, so we're just gonna go over this way, and oh, these guys' floppy shoes are already on the ground. We're just gonna let them go kerblooey on me. Sure, shield, you can go on a walk. Gotta remember to walk your shield. Oh, this guy is so funny. I wish I could leave him alive, but I actually had to kill him right there. Oh, that's a shame. Up there, we got the sunken scroll visible. We're kind of just going off onto these side areas, and then after we do things here, we go back to the center area and can then do new things. Come on, there we go, okay. Get that. The shots from Umbrella are kind of awkward. I wouldn't really call them bad, but
This is supposed to go up. This is, what? That was, what? Oh, I'm making it go down, not, oh, okay, I understand now. I was momentarily confused there, wondering why it was not moving at all when it's supposed to go up, but no, it's sort of like when you're in a car and like you kind of let go of the brake a little bit and the car next to you starts moving and then you're like, wait, I'm rolling away, and then you slam on the brakes but you never actually started moving in the first place. I've been there and done that a few times. Whenever this happens, we splat bomb. Gotta lower him and I can make the jump just barely. I'm missing a lot of jumps lately. No, curling bomb. That's what I meant to do. Up we go. Get to our checkpoint. And, okay. So we want to take our key. I believe we only actually need one of them. It's an anemone. I mean, it's an enemy. What do you got against Annie Marie? Onward. Want to hit this. That'll raise us up. We can drop a bomb here to go off delayed. And that'll bump us up to get a food ticket. This was not the sunken scroll. I'm finding a lot of food tickets when I think that they're other things and then not getting the thing that I actually want. Anyone else ever do that? Does anybody else have the standard things happen to them while playing video games? Isn't it so relatable? Okay, oh, no. Okay, Anything? I see something under there. Is it just for decoration? I think it's just for decoration. Whoa. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? No. We are talking about this, young man. There comes a time in every boy's life where he must talk about, the reproductive species. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about clownfish. The clownfish and the Among Us fairies. Yeah, those are the animals that I came up with in this universe. So I want to go up here. Hit you. Doing a lot of good stuff here. Gotta say, if there's one thing I kind of don't care for, it's just how many things I'm having to shoot over and over again with this thing. It is teaching the properties and the shortcomings of the weapon class, which is a good thing to know. Oh, there's the Sardinium. Pop up into it. Skills. Oh, no. Okay. Just called me your fried boy. Now, how exactly do I move on? If I'm being real, I don't remember. Oh, that's how you move on. Just align that with that and then hopping. Dashing, oh man. Gone from hot to dashing. I think dashing's an upgrade if I'm being real. Yeah. Nothing? Oh, I remember this. I think it's called some long distance Brella action. Or I could just chill in here for a little bit. Oh! That was on me. I didn't need to stand up. Oh, it's teaching you about how the shots lob, how they go down a little bit outside of the effective range. That's clever. I like that. Let's not do, okay. Let's start you off high. Then you do this and this and that 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 and then whiff it. Sorry, gotta make the propeller spin around, stop. Okay, throw the bomb in there and then you do this and this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that and boom, got it. Haha, I get to see floppy heads again. I don't know if that's offensive or, you know, politically incorrect to your kind, but I don't care, your heads are so floppy, it's so funny, and I love seeing you freak out as you get closer to them and they just flop all over the place. And then the sunglasses, the Splatling versions, that make it even funnier. Okay, we hit you, bring you down. I have all the stuff that I need, all the stuff that I don't need as well, because I'm probably never cashing in this much Sardinium. Pop it open. I'm proud of you, Joe. You brought toothpaste to the toothpasteless. You really solved the morning breath. Hero Brella is now available. We got a food ticket. We've opened the boss kettle. We are 4/5 of the way done already. Where does the time go? Don't miss Problem Solve Studying with Marie on SBS this Thursday night and every week thereafter at 2500 hours sharp. Tune in for a few study tips and a whole lot of procrastination. I miss clear technology, and so does everyone else. Man, I want clear technology to come back. I'm talking old iMacs, I am talking transparent Game Boy Colors and Nintendo 64s. That era of design was way better than any of the crap we have now where it's like, oh, what do you want your device to be? Black leather or black plastic? It's, I can't stand it, man. I want variety. Anyway, it's time to go back to Minkopolis Square. We're going specifically to Deka Tower to learn about something new. Yeah, how often is the topic of the day before the weapon of the day anymore? I've heard you. You were all, oh gee golly, all that stuff in the show looks so cool, but, you know, finding 7 other people local to me is kind of hard. So, oh, you actually want to do all that cool stuff in the show online. Well, come on over to Private Battles and get a room. What's cool though is that we can play any mode that we want and select our own stages. We also can customize stages that we don't like so they never come up at random, but why would you do that to these 2 stages? They're excellent. This one, maybe. I just have a grudge against it. So you can choose which stage you want, make it so the ones you dislike never come up on random if you choose a random stage. To prevent ranked battles from being too overwhelming, the number of stages legal for each mode in the random rotation is limited every month. So this is where you can go to play the unlisted stages. It's significant because some stages have gone missing in action from the natural rotation for several months before, so private battles can serve a purpose of playing your favorite map on your favorite mode if it just hasn't shown up in a while. But that's not all. Ever since the conclusion of all of the events in the game, you can host your own private Splatfests, playing on the nighttime versions of every stage. And in fact, playing on the event-exclusive stages. There are 24 of these, I think. Wasteland Cool, Goose Sponge, Windmill House on the Pearly, The Secret of Splat, The Bunker Games, Cannon Fire Pearl, Zone of Glass, Fancy Spew, Grappling Girl, Zappy Longshocking, A Swiftly Tilting Balance, Sweet Valley Tentacles, Bridge to Tentaswitchia. Oh god, that story is so sad. The Maze Dasher, there's a lot of book titles, The Switches, The Bouncy Twins, Flutters in the Attic, The Chronicles of Rolinoleum, Furler in the Ashes, The Splat in Our Zones, Railway Chillin', Gusher Towns, The Ink is Spreading, MC Princess Diaries. What am I even doing with my life reading these names out loud? This is too much even for me. It's glorious. So these are all event-exclusive stages that for a while could not be played on, but now you can. They are only available in Turf Wars as they're very much designed around the mechanics of Turf Wars and they wouldn't work well in ranked battles. This is basically a Splat Zones map without Splat Zone timing so that by filling in these in, you basically just get a bunch of free points at the end of the match. Yeah, they're interesting. They use a lot of single-player mechanics like these bouncing pads and all that. Some are better than others. They're more just for fun stages, but it's nice that you can actually play on them if you want. 47 stages available for play, though. That's awesome. Manta Maria here looks beautiful at night. I love that. So if you're a fan of something less competitive, you just want funsies with friends, maybe play some content that you've never seen before, pop on over to Private Battles or the show and make that happen. Now that we are safe from any bees that might come our way while explaining things, let us see what the hot new weapon is. Blaster in name only, it's the Rapid Blaster! Something that plays surprisingly different. No duh, it fires small exploding rounds quickly about 2 times per second and can release 14 shots on a full tank. But the shots take significantly longer to come out in squid form. It has a decent amount of ink recovery lag too, so your onslaughts have a long startup and a long end. The base damage is 35 to 85 depending on proximity, so it's incapable of one-hit kills and can't two-hit around corners. This is still strong damage from a single hit and can be an excellent revenge killer. When your friends stuck the enemy's feet in some ink that they have to get out of, you'll have an easy follow-up while they're doing it. The range is surprisingly good, making it an assist weapon. Outranges many common shooters, and the splash damage gets additional range on top of what's stated. The main attack is also an easy-to-aim move that's guaranteed to shatter ink armor. Think of it like poking your opponent. You're annoying them, pulling off their armor, and forcing them to go away. Make that the goal rather than trying to land some slow two-hit kill every single time. Due to the good range and long startup, leading fire is a skill you'll be picking up to learn this weapon. Sparking, that's shooting a wall or floor on purpose to make something easier to hit, will only give 17.5 damage. Make really sure you're doing that on purpose and learning the optimal range. It's not nearly as good if you're not. It's remarkably easy to aim with this weapon due to just how frequent the shots are and how big they are. This weapon is especially potent in tower control, as at optimal range, it will pressure whoever's on the tower without much need to aim at them. By paying attention to their weapons, it may be challenging for them to fight back much at all in that position. This is a pretty nice weapon, right? Well, yes, but its sub-weapon isn't. Ink Mine. Okay, well, it's not that bad. The ink cost is pretty decent, allowing for a good 4 shots after a use. Due to the weapon having a long startup, not having an immediately helpful sub-weapon gives it less of a backup option. Place it down behind you before advancing further so that it's at your back and prevents an ambush. The damage being 35 to 45 means that you will always two-shot after it detonates, and the tracking makes it easier to land the mark. But I said it's not that bad. It does hurt not having a sub-weapon that's immediately useful and having to rely on just the main weapon in order to do damage. That is, unless it's unlocked at special. The Splat Bomb Launcher! Whoop! Good special here. So we've got the same great long range that you've come to expect from all launchers, lethal damage, and fast detonation time. A maximum of 11 bombs can be thrown in one use. Downside is less object damage than the beloved suction bomb launcher and less time holding a given area than that. Due to the lethal nature and the faster detonation time, it's more likely to score kills than the suction variant though. You could color in a splat zone or just make enemies back up. The long throw paired with another short throw to make 2 bombs detonate at the same time to cover a large area applies here too. Since this is a mid-range weapon, the bomb launcher does well at allowing it an in or just contributing in other ways when you've been found out. 30 splash damage from the bomb paired with an 85 on a direct hit from the main means it actually has combo potential too. Remember that your main is not locked out during a bomb launcher. A mere 4 weapons have this special, and at 200 points, this is the steepest of the bunch. It's also pretty middling in turfing capabilities, so it doesn't get the special terribly often without abilities to aid it. Though I would still say the special is a reason to play this weapon due to how rare it is. Without the special, this weapon is useless in a direct confrontation with anything long range, so be wary of that. The launcher also covers a weakness, poor painting, allowing it to downright coat large sections of the map in seconds. The special charge is still a problem, but this is a blaster that can actually take map control every now and then. I'd say this weapon is mostly support. It's focused on chip damage and assists more than it is on actually landing quick or easy kills. Specifically, I want to recommend this one in Splat Zones and Rainmaker. The Ink Mine does a good job taking care of unmanned areas, while the Bomb Launcher is strong at turfing and still has very good object damage, even if it isn't the suction bomb version. Main power-up on a Rapid Blaster gives it a great deal more accuracy while jumping and very slightly more of a splash radius. A little of this ability could go a long way. It couldn't hurt to bring it along. Second, Rapid Blaster Deco. Its sub-weapon is Suction Bomb. Okay, so right away, if they take any damage from this bomb at all, your direct hit kills them instantly. It's a good way to poke enemies away when the main gun isn't going to cut it. It's also a nice move when you're gonna die and you can't get the needed space to use the blaster. Gives you something to do out of range to weapons that might bully it. It's a suction bomb on a blaster. You know my main grievance is gonna be ink consumption. You're likely going to get 3 trigger pulls max after throwing a bomb on a full tank. Watch it. Its special is Inkjet. Blasters already like being behind terrain, so it's in good spots to place the Inkjet marker anyway. Sadly, at 190 points and with the type of weapon that it is, this is a steep requirement for an Inkjet if it isn't landing kills. The special is also easy to waste when you actually do get it, so the special is more of an incidental of the good sub-weapon than an actually good addition. But I mean, maybe it'll land a long-distance kill and give you something to contribute once in a while. We got a third one, the Black Kenza Rapid Blaster. Its sub-weapon, Torpedo. Annoying sub-weapon. So, never mind tossing it and using the homing. Roll it along the ground and shoot at the same time it goes boom. The splash damage combined with a direct hit is plenty enough to smash them on its own. The torpedo is even forgiving on the ink tank, allowing for multiple chances to land the hit. Oh, did I say never mind the homing? Cause yes, mind the homing. It's nice to have a quick way to prevent an enemy from moving a certain way for a good while. They have to shoot the torpedo and not shoot you when your attack normally has startup that puts you at a disadvantage. This thing is wild. The throwing range is high and the homing range makes it even better. When you can't fight, just chuck it to annoy someone that your buddy is fighting. Only 4 weapons have torpedo, and with this comboing so well with it, this might be the strongest torpedo option. Making it even better, it's a touch-up tool that can turn extra ink into quick points on a weapon that doesn't turf well. It's also a safety tool, reliably answering if someone is in an area before moving on. It just sorta does it often, doesn't it? By painting, it helps it build up. Baller! Finally something to fall back on when the shots just aren't gonna cut it. This allows a planned retreat to a better spot against those annoying one-hit kill weapons you didn't want noticing you there. Depending on how the ink falls, it's sometimes also easier to just use the baller to take someone down than precise aiming at them with the main weapon. At 200 charge points and pretty weak turfing, this ends up being one of the bustiest ballers to build up. This full kit results in a rapid blaster that can paint kinda decently. I actually recommend it more heavily in splat zones than the other two as a result. Also, pretty much every part of this is annoying and controlling. If they're going to move forward, poke them. If they're busy doing something, torpedo stops it. If they think they've gotten the upper hand, baller. It's just an annoying weapon to kill. We only got 20 minutes till the next map rotation. Gotta go fast. Port Mackerel splat zones and Black Belly skate park splat zones. I always get cooked by the hidden suction bombs on the stage. That's how they get you, the old suction bomb and hiding trick. I was going to put on the moist Guiley suit, and I don't want to wear this thing anymore. I'm always wearing this thing. Give me this. I'm the young lumberjack with a hair clip. Port Mackerel could not have asked for a better stage when playing a blaster. Even if it is one of the lighter ones, not gonna do a lot of damage there. The tracking of the sub-weapon will also be pretty helpful. I'm gonna roll you along the ground, get some early special points, and let's go. Splatagaki is who I'm fighting alongside. That's a cool name. Hope it doesn't mean anything bad, because that I've never heard of, because I always worry about that things mean bad things, and I've just never heard of the things that they're referencing, because I don't have a lot of references. Oh boy. Okay, gotta go back. They lose control, they're in control again. Come on. I cannot aim to save my life here, but it's okay because we're getting kills anyway. Oh! I know you're there. You're there. Let's do it. Let's rush you down. I just want to keep him busy for a little bit. Poked you, okay. Made their sniper retreat. I guess if you want to call that a sniper. Unfortunately, I sparked off the wall right there, which was not the damage that I was hoping to get. I need to be taking advantage of my torpedo more. That is really the salt and pepper of this weapon. And you think I'm joking? No, it's actually in a condiment container. Look at it. It's the kind that you usually see soy sauce in at a restaurant. And that's an aspect of design of Splatoon weapons that I like a lot, that I want to bring attention to. Every weapon is a real-world object that the kids have repurposed into being a weapon. It sort of feels like childhood imagination where you pick up objects and you're like, oh, look at this chicken tender, which is also my gun, you know? I like that design aspect a lot. Splatoon does that to great effect. You have, I think the Rapid Blaster is supposed to be a flare gun, but you have stuff like the Luna Blaster being a hairdryer, which I think we've all wielded a hairdryer like a weapon before in our lives. I think the Kenza .52 gal is a fuel tank on a car, whereas the 96 gal is more of a septic tank. There's a lot of ones like that I think are just really, I think it's the E-Leader, the septic tank. Whatever, you understand what I'm saying. It's a cool aspect of design, very underrated, something that I've always loved about this series. I love just kind of playing spot the objects and all that. Oh wow, well, we already took it. Tell me they didn't have a disconnect, because that was a fun game. They did not. Everyone there did something. We were just better. I got 1 kill, I got 2nd place. I'm over the line, so my rank is safe for yet another day. The S is for safe. Now it is time to carry on. Second game wasn't a total stomp, but we got knocked out with about 20 seconds left on the clock. Scored a lot of points, though. Oh, just in the nick of time, wow! Come on! Gotcha, around the corners. Nice one, got the chip damage and the assist. Playing all right. I straight up couldn't get the other map. I was here for half an hour, the maps are rotating in 3 minutes, I couldn't get it. In addition to all the matches that I showed you, I also disconnected from the game twice. Oh boy, Clam Blitz when we could be playing Splat Zones, just what I always wanted. It's about as well liked as a musical episode in a non-musical show. Okay, so we're going to go here and try to make something happen. I do have Baller and I do have Torpedo, which are legitimate tools in Clam Blitz. I wouldn't say that this is a bad weapon to have for it. It just wasn't really what I was hoping for. I wanted to play Splat Zones, kind of show how using the Baller could be useful for that, and also just poking people away from places you don't want them to be in. Bad time to run out of ink. Swim my partner, do-si-do. Oh, I thought those were bullets coming up from behind me. We got their barrier down, what? Okay, they're all alive currently. So in Inkblot Art Academy, we got this new step over here that makes getting into their base way quicker than it would be in other modes. It's kind of a nice change. I got seen there, it's not what I want. Generally, not being seen is for the best. You know, just in case you, all right, so I'm gonna go this way. Okay, let's pressure. I don't want them grabbing that. I'm going to spark you away. Okay, at least as long as I stalled them long enough, that was what my main goal was there. Don't really care if I got killed. They've taken good map control, and we're all pushed back into our base right now. They're also coming in fast. No! I am so dead right now. Oh, I got bumped into the Baller even quicker. There they go scoring point. I didn't get any further, actually. I heard the clunk sound. Just didn't do that. We got our free football coming out of our spawn. I will admit that this is a weapon I don't feel terribly good with, though, but that's kind of good sometimes. Playing a weapon that you're not good with can expose weaknesses in your playstyle, perhaps that you over-rely on bombs and just aren't really shooting when you could have done that a lot easier. I feel like playing weapons that you're not good with occasionally can do that. And also, if you hate playing a weapon, you want to know the number thing you should do? Play it. Absolutely. Play weapons that you hate fighting. That's how you become aware of their limitations. That's how you know what doesn't work for them. That's how you know what that weapon just hates to see in any given situation. It's one of the best things that I can suggest. Play weapons that you hate fighting. You might also discover your new favorite weapon and just, you know, really get a disgusting taste in your mouth whenever you're playing it, but, you know, it does that. Oh, okay, good thing that fell off the cliff. No, you're not there. I thought you were. I'm gonna ping back a little bit. Hi. 3 hits. Can't believe that worked! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't believe I didn't die there. I lived to get another kill! I lived to get another kill! Yes! Okay, that was worth it, man! Gonna jump to the power clam. And you're already dead, so I didn't need to do that. It's fine. Got 7 of these suckers. I can definitely build a power climb close to enemy base. Oh, wow, didn't actually mean to pick up 1 more of those. I was just trying to get up to 9. I'm getting out of here. Don't want to be targeted. Almost baller time. I think maybe, let me open up for this guy. Baller on baller action. Hit over. Oh, no! Hitting around Brellas with a rapid blast are gonna be a little tough because of how the blasts are a bit smaller. I couldn't really quite do it right there. We got 2 power clams. He's camping them both. We're not getting those. Yeah, that was easy. He pulled out the missile racks at the worst possible moment there. Take that. We need to score points in the next minute if we're going to pull this off. Nope, that was completely stupid. I got an Ultra Stamp going into base. He's got 7 clams. I'm gonna jump to you, keeping the pressure on. We got a lot of clams around here, maybe? Direct shot was not enough. Never play the Clash Blasters game. I'm gonna go off to the right here. See if I can, no, he's already grabbing those. Easy, oh, nope, you know. He's down. They only have 2 alive. If we can get into the enemy base right about now, we should be pretty darn good. Yeah, there we go, precision timing. 9 seconds, we need to build a power climb right now. All right, I'm gonna use my baller. Gonna get in. Yeah! Double kill, double kill. Come on. Come on, triple kill. Somebody just get in there and throw the damn clam. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna swim. We took the lead. My killing spree at the end really meant something. That was cool. Using that little ledge that they add for Clam Blitz makes it super easy to get into the enemy base. I would say Inkblot Art Academy is probably one of the better maps for this because it doesn't feel like it takes a million years to get into the enemy base, where it feels like winning a game of Rainmaker every time you're scoring so much as 20 points. They got a lot more kills though. Ours were just more, you know, strategically timed. That's how you gotta do it in the business. We blast fast, and now we make this video past. Next time on Splatoon 2, we're going to be discussing, we're killing enemies in the strangest way yet. See you guys then.